Hello guys. So today we will solve Codeforces round 905 D3 E question. Look back. This question has a rating 700, 1700 and only one minor mistake, and I was not in first attempt it was wrong. Then in after 1 minute I got that mistake. I just corrected and it got accepted. So I will explain the question and I will explain the solution. But before that, you should try this question by your own self. And if you are not able to solve in first attempt, then go through the tags and try to think about any approach. And after that, just forward this video and just go through the solution. So first question is saying that you are given any array like A1, B, C, D. So you need to make it increasing order. Increasing order means A is greater than B or greater than equals to C or greater than equals to D. So you need to make like this way. And for doing this thing, so there is one condition. For doing this thing, there is one condition that you can perform this one. Like if you want to update A, then you can perform A by A equals to AI multiplied by 2. Means simply you are increasing by its multiple by 2 any number like B, C, D. So by performing this operation you need to make this thing from this thing. So think like this way, and this is the only single operation given to us, and you can do anywhere. So now I explain the question, and this is a single operation. If you multiply any number by once, it will be one single operation. So we need to return the total minimum number of operations required for to making this thing. So I have explained the question. So think like this approach for this one. So basically approach for this one is like, first try to solve by yourself. So my approach is like, suppose the number constant is 10 raised to 9. 10 raised to 9. If you think like you will go and multiply every number by 2, then there will be some condition like it will, like suppose there will be 10 raised to 9, then 10 raised to 9 minus 1, like these numbers are there like this way. If you consider and go up to last number, then each time you need to multiply by 2 to increase the order, and for this you need to increase by 4 times to go above this value. Means like if the array will be decreasing order, then you need to multiply by one more times, sorry, 3 times here. No, so here will be 1 time, here will be 2 times, here will be 3 times, here will be 4 times. So this number like 2 raised to 10 raised to power 5. So ultimate you will go up to this one, up to this much. So this is a huge number, and this will give you like it will exceed the limit of long also. So we need to think about some better approach. So what I thought, suppose if there is number A, there is number B, and if the number A is greater than B, like this way, then suppose if you multiply by A, sorry, like after multiplying by B, 2, like 2 into B, it is getting equals to this one value. Okay, now if there are some multiplication of 2's like this way, 2 into 2 into 2, like I will make like this way, like there are some values like 2 raised to x multiply by A. So similarly here will be 2 raised to x. So you are multiplying by this thing, right? So similarly here will be 2 raised to x, and here will be 2 raised to x, right? So nothing, this thing doesn't matter. This thing is not counting into our multiplication right now for this location, this zone. For this zone, the pre-calculated values will not matter much when the number is this much, because at the end you need to add this number. Whatever number is multiplied by 2 to this number, after getting the value to this one, you need to add these values to this product at the end. So what I thought, this approach, that I will start from the starting, this 1 2 3 4 and 5. I will start from starting. I will keep one variable sum, in which one variable which is count, the total number of operation required, in which I will keep adding the operations for each index. Now for sum, what I will do, I will store in sum, I will store the previous, how much times the previous is multiplied by 2. I will store that value in sum. Okay. Now there will be three conditions. The three condition, first condition in which both the numbers are equal, like a equals to b. In second condition, a is smaller than b. And third condition, a is greater than b. These are the three conditions. So now, if for this condition, what we will do, we will, whatever the sum is for the last index, we will add this sum to the count. And we will forward this sum as usual for the next indices. Then we will go to the next. Now for this one, a to b, simply we will run one while loop. And we will count how many 2's are required for the multiplication of 2, which will, like, there will be 2 and 5. Sorry, here will be, no, sorry, there will be mistake. First I will explain this larger one, then I will go to the end one, because the middle one is little bit tricky, and I will explain what is the main trick, what is the main logic behind it. So I will go first on this one, a greater than b. So what we will do, so simply we will increase b, but we will not actually multiply b here. We will store in variable, and we will increase here b, and we will count, like while loop. We will use while loop, and so we will use here while loop. I will explain in answer also. So first condition is equals to, we will continue that one. So no use of compiler, which will save my time also. So here we will simply use that, if equal, we will continue the sum and we will not update anything. Now when the case is like a is greater than b, so in that case what I will do, I will use simple one. I'll store that value in r, next the current index, and store the yes, the number of times we require to increase by 2. So I increase here. Then what I did, in sum, the previous calculated value, whatever the previous indices I calculated, I added into that yes, and then I added into count, then updated the yes with sum, then updated sum with yes. Now the third condition, which is more important. Now in third condition, what is there? Suppose there is like 3 is there and 50 is there, and last index in, now this 3 is you multiply by this index by 10 times of 2. So in this condition, what is there? Main actually is like here, at the end the condition is satisfying that this is this one, right? So we need to check whether how many 2's are required to increase the number from to go above this one. So what I will increase this one up to multiply by 5, means like 3 into 2, 3 into 4, 3 into 2 into 2. So how much numbers are required that will exceed this value. So in that there will be two conditions. So first condition, that we will check, we will go in for loop. So whatever the sum value still last is 10. So we will go to sum, we will take this value as a variable, and we will multiply by until the sum is not equals to 0, we will multiply by 2 and the r is smaller than 50. It's like smaller than the next number. When the number will exceed or the sum will finish, then we will check if the sum is equals to 0 and even though the r is again smaller than 50. Suppose in place of 10 in place of 10 2 is there, up to 2. So what will happen? 3 into 4 equals to 12. So at the end 12 is smaller than equals to 50. So there is no any additional multiplication required for 50. So we will continue sum as equals to 0 because at the end the sum will be here 0. Now if the sum will be not 0, then what will happen? If sum will be not 0, then here is 10 suppose equals to sum will be not equal, then at the end suppose here the answer will go up to 96. If you check, if you multiply by 2 to 2, it will be 96. At this point the answer will be greater than 50. In this, what is happening? You used 5 2's and remaining is 5. So remaining is 5. So when you use 5, that time the answer is getting more than the next number. So now there is trick. The last number is like 48 and the next number is 50, in which the answer is smaller than 50. So until this point condition is satisfying, but when you multiply by 1 2 again, then answer is getting increased, right? So at the end the answer will be like, the remaining will be here, there will be 6 and here will be 5, means like 2's to power 6, 2's to power 5, right? So now here in this condition is fulfilling the our increasing orders, but this condition is not fulfilling. So what we will do, we will multiply 2 raised to 6 to the next number also, 2 raised to 6, and this will condition will satisfy, means at the end we are adding 6 to the next number, means sum for the next number equals to 6. So this is the basic condition. You will go to this one, but you know that if you increase 2 once more, that number is getting increased by 50. But you will also check if you equal, there will be equal, there should be not equal to condition. If r is not equals to vi, then only you will increase the sum plus and then you will add into sum. Like there will be, after making 50-50, after it is equals to 50-50, then there is like those values remaining, maybe you will multiply by 250 only. That's the answer, and you will count every number and you will return the answer. That's the all. That's the when I was giving this contest last time, during the contest I was not able to solve this question. I was stuck at this point. It's like this type of logic. I used their different logic, but today I got this logic. If you have any doubt, you can comment below, and if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. If you have any suggestion, please comment down below. Thank you.